Alright, so what's up everybody? Welcome back to J&L Garage for another video. So, I'm in the midst of shooting like 3 videos right now, which is good. I'm going to try and make sure that I don't post them all too quickly though. So that way, maybe I can space them out. Hopefully content is going to get more regular around here with the shop being built and everything, which is under construction in the midst of this video, by the way. However, today, on this video, we're going to be working on the Dodge. I can't say today because we've worked on a little bit of everything today. I'm in the midst of doing some belts and other things on this truck. I'm in the midst of filming the shop video. But today, we're going to be getting rid of this janky cold air intake. I don't know if I've ever really showed you guys this, but I got this kit. Quick backstory. I got this kit off eBay, and it was only $100. Now, it came with a K&N filter, which is why it's got a K&N sticker on it, but this is not a K&N intake. And since this is the only bracketry it came with, and since it's been installed, the brackets broke. That's the only bracket holding this. At one point in time, my truck wasn't running right because the boot up here had slid off because this bracket had broke. So, we're fixing to probably really dig in on this truck, I think. And I want to start off by straightening out some of the things that I did kind of crappily. So I've got a S&B cold air intake system that I'm going to be putting on today and giving a little review on. I think we've got everything ready to go. She's had a fresh bath. Obviously not in the engine bay, but hopefully everything goes smoothly, but I guess you guys are going to find out. So here we go. We're going to start by getting this one off. I'm going to get this one completely off, and then we'll unbox the new system. All right, you guys. So we got the old one off. There's that, by the way. I haven't taken this bracket off just yet, but I wanted to dive into the box here and see what hardware we do and don't have. Because if I want to leave, I think this is one of the stock mounting bolts for the factory airbox, and if I'm not mistaken, this airbox uses some of the same bolts and bolt holes. So I'm going to leave this here, and I'm going to take it out here in a second, but I wanted to dive into this box and see. Now this thing is going to look so much nicer in here because it's way higher quality. This looks like what will connect to the actual, the snout to where inside the box where the air filter goes here. A couple of rubber couplings. Man, I didn't realize it was going to be in this many pieces. I kind of hope that they sent some instructions. Oh, this reminds me, that's another thing on some of the newer trucks, right, is you've got the PCV valve, which has its own hose going from the intake, so that way you can get vacuum and some airflow for it to operate properly, and that thing falls off on that all the time too. Alright, so that's going to be the cold air snout that connects to the box, that goes into certain ducts in the factory panels. I thought that was going to be rubber. It's plastic too. It's all hard plastic, which is awesome. Not sure what this is. I'm sure it came with instructions somewhere. I don't know what that is. Looks like a license plate. And then here is our air filter, our clamps, hardware. And then this is the big piece of the box here. Oh, I know what this is. This is going to be the clear lid, because this has got a clear lid that mounts on top so you can see your filter and stuff. So that's awesome. See what this is. This is probably one of those scannable codes with your phone, and then you can pull up the instructions. That's exactly what that is. And then they give you a sticker. I'm probably just going to put that on this clear plastic here, which is probably what it's meant for. So that's all the contents of the box. So before I go any further, I'm going to pull up these instructions, see where everything goes. The main thing I'm worried about, most of it is pretty simple, right? But how this box is mounted in there, I'm not sure how that is. So I'm going to check the instructions and see what it says, and then I'll let you guys know. Alright, so it's starting to get dark on me, and of course I don't have a shop well lit yet for me to do this. I have to get this done today. So I'm not going to explain every little step that are in their instructions for putting this on. I'm gonna kind of like shoot a little shot, updating you guys as I go, and I might give a general description on what I've done up to that point, or any troubles that I may have ran into. But for the most part, this is kind of gonna be a review. So it's not really a full installation video to tell you exactly how I put it in, because their instructions are very detailed, and there's no point in me trying to reinvent the wheel here. So first things first, though, is the main air box and the cold air inlet tube. So we're going to get those put in now. All right, so you guys can see that pretty well, but here's some more light. A little too bright there. So I've got the box in. Oh man, it's making my camera do crazy things. So I've got the box in, and we've also got the cold air snout here. It's already in as well. It's bolted. Bolts in through the inside of the box here. I've already got the 2 bolts down here that you can't see. Yeah, you can. One right there, one right there. Both of those are in. That bolt to the fender liner, and I've put the fender liner back. You have to take the fender liner. You don't have to take it all the way out like what they say in the instructions. I didn't anyways. I just took all of the bolts out, and then just pulled the fender liner down, let it rest on the wheel. And now moving on, I think the next thing that's going to be is finishing up the air box assembly for the most part. So the filter adapter here, and then possibly the lid, but we'll see. All right, so getting ready to just about wrap this up. I've gotten the lid put on, which is fairly easy, and it already has a sticker on it, so I guess they give you a sticker just for some free advertisement. Now, I will say I had some trouble getting this breather hose on. This isn't under any pressure at all, so it should be fine the way it is. Which they only tell you to put hose clamps on that end, but it's a little bit too big for that breather hose, and then it's too small to go on their line coming off here. But it also says that you're only supposed to have to use this on an 03, and that on the 04s and up, you should just use the original one. Well, in this case, I didn't have the original one because this one had an aftermarket one on it, and it definitely wasn't going to work. But no biggie. It's on there. It'll work fine for what it is. It fits on that end there tight enough to where it's not going to let dirt and stuff get down in there, so I'm happy with that. So now, I've already put one coupler on here. I think next I have to put the other coupler on the throttle body, the smaller one, and then we pretty much button it all up. So next thing you guys will see should be finished product. All right, you guys, there it is. Finished product, and it looks awesome. It's super sturdy compared to that last junk I had in there. And I don't think it's going anywhere. I don't think it's going to give me any problems. Next thing is to hook the battery up and see if she starts. Only thing that we had unplugged was the air intake temperature sensor, but hopefully that's not going to give us any issues. So I'm gonna get the battery hooked back up and we'll give it a start. Here we go. Let's give her a crank, see what she does. Got the battery on. It's gonna give the old reset. The light right now. Fired right up. Now we're gonna be able to hear any difference on this truck exhaust, but I'm sure if you had stock exhaust, you could probably hear the difference. Which this intake probably wouldn't be near as bad as this old one because of the how far down the snout actually goes. If I can get a good picture of it, yeah. So it's actually going down there and retrieving some cold air. It's actually doing what a cold air intake is supposed to do, which is awesome. So that pretty much sums it up for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you guys like the new look of the engine bay. It looks way, way better compared to what it looked like at the start. In my opinion, way cleaner. That's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for some more content. Hopefully we got a lot more things coming for the old Dodge again. And thanks, guys. See you next time.